taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They go play action with Dart.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here's Dart. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Giants at 2 and 3 here to begin a new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now Dart.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
You look at this Eagle defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Malik Nabers.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
To throw now, Dart.
That's complete to Robinson. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing his Dart.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Za'Darius Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Dart. It's complete to Robinson. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. It's complete left side to Aguilar. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will get inside the 20 and be touched down just outside of the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
From the gun, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The 11-yard line.
Okay, great. 2nd and 5. Running left is Tracy.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Gano's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
For a New York Giants. First and 10.
Tracy trying the right side. And he'll get this up to about the 30. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 27.
On play action, here's Dart. Rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 10. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down.
63.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Sees his man along the sideline. That's Slayton with it.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcome, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Dart.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
To Barkley on the check down. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Thumbs up, come on. Hey, Silver.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
This is caught inside the 15. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. He has Hyatt over the middle. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Dart. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Straight ahead. Here's Tracy. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Play fake, and here's Dart. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing his Dart. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And just shedding it off there. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. Here's Hurts to throw. And incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion for us there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. That one taken in by Neighbors. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
That's good for a New York Giants.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try good by Godot. And
his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
In motion, Aguilar.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trim. Round up, Yeti.
Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
And we will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
The Giants on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Dart. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Throwing is Hurts. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this down to the 41.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He's back to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield, and they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This is Robinson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Now they'll change things up.
at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. First and goal.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. That will dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback